Hello there, my Scorpio collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Scorpio, how appropriate for you. Get it into your energy. You know what song you all get? 'Cause too much love can kill you if you can't make up your mind. Torn between the lover and the love you leave behind. I feel like you guys have definitely not been lucky in love. But I love the fact that you're pulling that song. Because damn, Scorpios, you guys are the Lotharios. Ah, sweet Jesus, Scorpios. So let's look at the vibes with you. I feel like some of you Scorpios, you're either in relationships or partnerships that have you very stuck or stagnant, not feeling very positive, or you're moving through that energy. Hopefully you're moving through that energy here with this sort of Virgo vibes. But you notice the sad moon energy there, which is pulling the Pisces vibe with you. So, I mean, take what's yours and leave what's not. Those of you single Scorpios or newly single Scorpios, or those of you Scorpios that are like stuck in your feels or your emotions. Some of you are just overwhelmed in your emotions, so make sure that you stay grounded and focused. You need that sort of Virgo vibe. Some of you could be feeling this with that Virgo full moon lunar eclipse that we had, so stay very grounded, stay very focused. Some of you, I feel like you need to, I've been telling y'all for a while to stay out of the water. Don't let your emotions overwhelm you, especially with regard to relationships or partnerships, because I feel like a relationship or partnership isn't making you happy, there's no love there, or you're out of that relationship or partnership. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Pisces or another water sign that's kind of there's all that love there, but you're not able to kind of move through it and really create anything. It's like anchor weight relationships or partnerships. So those of you keep pulling all that kind of emotional energy, you need to be far more grounded and focused. Hopefully with the Virgo full moon, you're able to take your time. Some of you, I feel like you don't need to be dating because you're still holding on to like a residual energy from past relationships or partnerships, especially if you had a very tough, overwhelming anchor weight relationship or partnership. There's the Seven of Wands energy. There's the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you, I feel like astrology might have been a little rough on you as well. I don't know why, but it feels like the water signs are stuck in the Milky Way. It's either like overwhelming or for some of you it could be a positive, but some of you I feel like it's more of an overwhelming vibe. There's the Ten of Pentacles energy. Ten of Pentacles, that always gives me the vibes of Venice, which is surrounded by all that water, and I like how appropriate there with the Six of Swords energy as well. I don't feel like you've had a relationship or partnership that wasn't just like overwhelmingly emotional, but there wasn't much of a kind of a working vibe to it. So those of you that are far more grounded and focused, those of you establishing healthy boundaries and not letting your emotions overwhelm your decision making, some of you most definitely with regard to like romantic relationships or partnerships. I love you, Scorpios. Take what's yours and leave what the fuck isn't. You need more grounded, focused, like tangible options or tangible opportunities. Because this is given the relationships or partnerships where there's so much love, but you can't like build or create anything. I think some of y'all need to put together a piece of IKEA furniture with somebody before you start dating them to see how well you can work together. Instead of being all up in your feels or your emotions. Definitely watch your favorite astrologer. I like the Eight of Swords there. A lot of you with regard to retrograde. Getting out of your feels. So you're either single or some of you getting single. Some of you staying single and kind of moving through the vibes of something. There's like abundant energy and better choices and better options, but you need to move through the energy there. Definitely far more analytical than what you are emotion-based. Again, with the Knight of Pentacles. This is good retrograde vibes. There's the Virgo energy. And there's the Leo vibes. Ooh. 'Cause all we need is just a little patience. There's that pulling that Sagittarius vibe with you. I feel like the Sagittarius is the Temptress energy with regard to you. Because it's Temperance Angel, but I feel like some of you, the Sagittarius vibe isn't such a positive. Oh, look at that Aquarius energy. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The Aquarius new moon. So those of you that really pay attention to your astrology, between the Aquarius new moon and that Virgo full moon lunar eclipse, there's probably a relationship or partnership dynamic that changed the fuck up. So I feel like some of you are getting single, some of you are newly single, or some of you are still stuck in that anchor weight relationship or partnership. Definitely don't let your emotions overwhelm you. Because I feel like some of you, you're overwhelmed. You need to take a little bit of time to get out of your emotions, get out of your feels. Some of you could be feeling this just with the astrology of things. So if you haven't watched your favorite astrologer, I feel like watch your favorite astrologer. I love this because you got this 10 of Pentacles. You got this like beautifully abundant energy. But you need to focus more on the tangibles instead of just being all up in your feels or your emotions. So you probably fall in love quick, you fall in love fast, but you always find yourself, there's no like tangible sort of results from the relationship or partnership. Some of you, seriously, before you get serious with somebody, put together a piece of IKEA furniture to see if you can actually like build and create something together without it staying like stuck or stagnant. So some of you, there's a lot of incomplete sort of vibes when it comes to relationships or partnerships. It lacks a lot of the follow through, but it's always kind of made up for with like the passionate vibes. So being more grounded and focused, I definitely feel like with that Virgo full moon, some of you are probably feeling that energy. And I've been telling y'all for a while not to get in the water, not to let your emotions overwhelm you. Especially if you have a tendency to stay stuck or stagnant in your feels anyway here, Scorpios. What's with the Aquarius vibe? I don't know if you're dealing with an Aquarius who now's in the Nine of Swords energy with regard to you, or some of you, that Aquarius new moon kind of brought about this interesting. I feel like it's all about the tides energy with you. Oy. What's over the Leo vibe? The Page of Swords, there with the Ten of Wands. Some of y'all take time during this retrograde to kind of move through the energy, keep doing the work. Some of you not letting your emotions dictate your decision making. Some of you, you've had a failed relationship, partnership. You're either out of that or you're still in it trying to make a decision. And you're realizing it's not really going anywhere. I feel like you thought you were doing pretty good, and then it kind of switched up with you. Queen of Swords and Will. See, you're pulling such fucking beautiful energy here, Scorpios. That's what I love about your vibe. Three of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. There's the Six of Cups. There's the King of Cups. There's the Ace of Cups energy. Look at that. The Sun card, the Fool card, the Pisces Moon. There the High Priestess, the Seven of Swords, the Archangel Michael energy, Page of Pentacles, there with the Gemini vibes. You got to make some interesting decisions with regard to your choice in partners and partnerships in order to create like the perfect or find the perfect relationship or partnership. I feel like you have all this love to give. That the energy with you is it's all this sort of love to give, but you don't have like the practical vibes in order to make it work. So seriously, some of you, buy a piece of fucking IKEA furniture before you start dating somebody and see if y'all can put it together. Because I don't feel like you have a lot of like accomplishment or goals when it comes to options or opportunities with you. You could have a really interesting trine going on with that Three of Pentacles. I'm not an astrologer, so watch your favorite astrologer, but I feel like the water signs are stuck in the Milky Way. A lot of them are kind of very stuck or stagnant. A lot of anchor weight relationships or partnerships. I feel like there's a lot of people getting single, and they need to take the time to just sort of get out of their feels or their emotions. Especially Scorpio, if you got like a lot of water, rising moon or Venus, right? I don't know. There's like beautiful accomplishment energy here. I don't feel like you're going to be single for long, but kind of prioritizing, making healthy choices, focusing on what's important to you. Some of y'all, this could just be astrology kind of keeping you rather stuck or stagnant. So I feel like it's a very deep, very interesting time for you, Scorpios, that bring about a very beautiful kind of vibe here. I like the spa vibes on this. I like the fact you pulled the Ace of Cups, staying moisturized, hydrated, loving yourself, giving to yourself, focusing on yourself. I do feel like Sagittarius is like a temptation or a temptress energy with you. It's Temperance Angel. So I don't know if some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius energy or you're finding that sort of peace, love, and light energy given to yourself a little odd. So some of you, I don't know if you're interested in a relationship or partnership, or those of you kind of learning to love yourself. Maybe you have a Sagittarius rising moon or Venus, or there could be an interesting trine going on astrologically with you in Sagittarius. Two of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Hangman, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the World vibe. This is a very fun energy with you. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, some of y'all could have, I feel like some of you have way too many choices or options. That could be what keeps you stuck, or maybe some of y'all, this could be ex relationships or partnerships. So moving forward, being very mindful of the options, the opportunities with you. I like that some of y'all could have a very interesting trine going on that kind of changes things up for you. Hey, don't stay stuck in your feels or your emotions, or you're gonna, that's not a good vibe. Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, there with the World vibe. Some of you, I feel like astrology is helping you out. Although you're probably not feeling it. I feel like this is teaching you to be far more grounded and focused and mindful of staying stuck or stagnant. Some of y'all, I feel like you're stuck in like the swamp energy, because that's given like cattails vibes. So, you know what I mean? The thing is, wherever cattails grow, you don't drink the water because it's stagnant water. So this is why some of you, those relationships or partnerships aren't really working, because the energy on them is very stale or stagnant. This is a very grounded and focused energy with you too. So, damn Scorpios, you got to kind of feel it. You got to go through it in order to kind of understand it. Some of you, this could be some sort of religious or spiritual vibe with you. Some of you, I feel like your astrology could be overwhelming as well. I don't know why I feel like the water signs are in the Milky Way, but that's the energy I get from the water signs. Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the King of Swords, the Hierophant. This is where I feel like some of you, if you're like a religious person, if this is like regard to like work options or work opportunities, I think the balance is coming in. Hopefully it all isn't about romantic vibes with you, Scorpio. Some of you, if this was like a work relationship or partnership, maybe you were dating in the workplace, some of y'all moving out of that energy. Some of y'all, with regard to options or opportunities, someone could have kept you stuck or stagnant, like promising an option or promising an opportunity, but they would continually kind of change their mind. There was an emotional connection to it that kind of allowed you to stay stuck or stagnant. That's what changed things up. Some of you just, I feel like, take the time that you need. I see, this is that messy vibe. So, some of you maybe not dating, taking a break from dating till you kind of prioritize things. With the Knight of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Seven of Cups, there to the Page of Cups. Some of you, got a lot of water placement in your astrology. Western Vedic, some of y'all pay attention to your Chinese astrology as well. Eight of Wands, the Five of Wands, Magician energy, there at the Six of Wands. This is why I feel those of you who stayed single, didn't let your emotions overwhelm you, you're kind of happy that you did. Because you're realizing things aren't really working out. Some of you, there could have been a friendship or some sort of a... I feel like for you, it feels like a lot of romantic energy. Scorpio. So those of you who were dating... I feel like you either got taken advantage of or you avoided being taken advantage of. Definitely never a lack of options or opportunities with you, Scorpio. I like that for you, but you gotta kind of learn to prioritize things. And for some of you, that can be a little rough. Some of you, seriously, before you start dating somebody, try to put together a piece of IKEA furniture to see if you could actually achieve dreams and goals tangibly instead of just all the sort of ideas of. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands, Judgment energy, Eight of Pentacles. Things are working out for you once you learn to focus on yourself. Because I feel like the Queen of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles is really your vibes. The Two of Cups feels like your yin-yang energy. King of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Judgment vibe. There to the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you, with regard to just like workplace dalliances, maybe you're realizing that that's maybe not the smartest decisions. It's an interesting vibe. Some of you watch your favorite astrologer. I feel like some of you are feeling this because the astrology is way too focused on the water energy. Capricorn, King of Wands, Nine of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Tower, the Emperor, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, Sagittarius, Empress, Three of Swords, Two of Wands, Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Scorpio there with the Libra vibe. Scorpios, I wonder for some of you, if you weren't being played by a player, but if you were in like the player vibes, this is almost feeling like the player got played by the player. So you both kind of played each other out. So the relationship or partnership went to shit. Especially if you're dealing with the Sagittarius energy feels like the temptress energy. That's genderless, so damn. Because Scorpio, I feel like some of you were coming in on maybe some sort of fake-ass vibe as well. There at the Four of Pentacles, there with the Five of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Three of Swords. No one is happy in this energy. No one is happy in this energy. But I feel like it's almost like the player playing the fucking player vibes. So what was the energy on the relationship or partnership anyway here, Scorpios? Take what's yours and leave what the fuck isn't, Scorpios. Because there is like no happiness vibes. Scorpio, some of you mindful of trauma bonding with regard to like options or opportunities as well. Some of you mindful of catfishing energy too, because catfishing always comes up with Sagittarius. Ooh. Capricorn, King of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Tower vibes there with the Emperor energy. Some of y'all have a boss that keeps kind of fucking around with like options or opportunities with you. So some of you all could be dealing with an Aries who... some of you, I don't know if this is work energy with you. Maybe the work vibes ain't working out and then your love life kind of goes to shit. But what was the energy with regard to like the options or the opportunities with you? So a player playing a player, but Scorpio, you coming in with that Libra vibe, maybe you weren't necessarily in the right sort of energy as well. Some of y'all, the Sagittarius is like the temptress energy. It's kind of like you're expecting a cold drink of water, and instead you get like a gin and tonic. Sitting on the dock of the bay, just watching the tide roll away. Ooh. Oh, damn, Otis Redding vibes. My, oh, my. My, oh, my, Scorpios. Some of you, this is almost the player playing the player vibe. The Sagittarius, doesn't have to be a Sagittarius, but the Temperance Angel, I feel like that's more like the temptation vibes. What is that song? That's like merry-go-round vibes. Ooh, you have the world vibes, you have the retrograde vibes. Ooh, Scorpios. So, some of you need to get out of your feels, maybe not date, pull your energy back, focus on you. Retrograde's the perfect time to do that. Watch your favorite astrologer, especially if you're kind of feeling overwhelmed. Some of you, this is almost like the player gets played by a player vibe. So depending upon how you kind of go into a relationship or partnership, Scorpio, I almost feel like your partner matches that vibe. So you're not really coming in a positive energy. They're not really coming in a positive energy. And you both kind of play each other out to the point that it's just exhausting. I feel like there's endings to relationships or partnerships. Some of y'all need to get single, stay single, so you're not overwhelmed. Because I'm noticing that raindrops keep falling on my head. But that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Two very water-based songs. And if you know Otis Redding, so, damn, take what's yours and leave what's not here, Scorpios. I feel like you're happy if you're single. You're happy if you get out of your feels, your emotions. Some of you, you need like tangible relationships or partnerships where you're actually able to like work with your partner and actually like create like tangible vibes. Instead of the everything's all that emotional, it's like all that sort of what ifs energy. A lot of empty, broken promises. It's kind of like all that love, but you haven't really created anything that's like tangible. Some of you, with regard to workplace romances, maybe some of you realize that didn't quite work out. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody who keeps making a lot of promises. With the Sagittarius energy, some of y'all mindful of catfishing energy. You need to be FaceTiming. You need to be Zooming people. You need to be having one-on-one conversations instead of not. Maybe some of y'all pulling off your electronics for a moment to focus on what is important to you. Healthy boundaries and taking your time brings about better options and better opportunities. Some of you, with regard to like work type vibes, I don't know if you were dating in the workplace or some of y'all not letting your emotions overwhelm you. Some of y'all could have been dealing with an Aries or a boss that made a lot of promises. You thought they were your friend and then you realized that they weren't. Because you do have this Pisces energy with regard to the energy around you. So maybe pay more attention to your moon sign. Those of you, if you pay attention to your astrology, I feel like your astrology is kind of keeping some of you stuck or stagnant. Even though you don't quite know why, especially with regard to the Aquarius new moon and the Virgo full moon. Some of you getting out of those anchor weight relationships or partnerships. There's abundant energy, but I mean, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. This is like the energy that you give off. This is what I love about your vibes. It's the lover, not the love. It's the partner, not the partnership. But you need to focus on more tangibles instead of just staying all up in your feels. I think once you figure that out, things are going to be great for you. Some of you are definitely mindful of the catfishing vibes. Catfishing vibes most definitely with you. Especially those of you that are in a relationship or partnership where you're feeling stuck or stagnant, or you are newly single. Because this was from a relationship or partnership. Those of you who are single, I think you might be feeling that vibes, but I feel like it's more of an invigorating energy with you. So stay moisturized, stay hydrated. Some of you are feeling more of that peace, love, and light. Date if you're feeling the vibes to date, because I don't think you're going to be single. But I think you'll trust if it's the right sort of relationship or partnership with you. Ooh, Scorpios. Anything else for Scorpios? I love your vibe, Scorpios. So, take what's yours, leave what the fuck is it. Some of you quit staying stuck or stagnant. Some of you need to be stagnant, so you kind of let the energy sort of dissipate. Because I feel like you're in the low tide. So, you know, you're able to kind of stay very focused and very grounded. Ooh, 10 of Wands energy. Again, that goes back to like the cattails energy. So some of you, you're kind of in like the swamp vibes, which, damn, you need to focus on what's important to you. I like the cardinal right there as well. So maybe some of you, this is just a spiritual vibe with you. I do feel like the emotional energy is very stagnant because you never drink water where cattails are because there's no, the water isn't movement. It's very stagnant water. So, this isn't a still waters run deep vibe. This is a still waters is rather shallow. Good luck, God bless, take what's yours, and leave what the fuck is it. Peace, love, and light, Scorpios.